The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar. It's a new craze. Hey, good girls, do you wanna just say, hey, I wanna? Just say, hey, I wanna.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, and Advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy, and it's time to pay the piper.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy, and the piper's got bills. You know, he's got stuff to pay for.
I'm Griffin, the money man McElroy, and 30 under 30 money boy, and money must be funny. Pay us all your dues.
I'm worried about the piper.
How's the Piper
Piper's
doing?
been a little bit sad lately because of all the money you owe him, sucker.
Yeah.
You've been dancing to our jolly song. You've been dancing to our jolly song for a calendar year, and now he has upended his hat, and he is passing it around. And it's time for you to pay for the jolly tunes you've enjoyed.
And also, the piper's hungry. Like, be cool. Come on.
Cool. Also, if we want to take sort of a different tact with the intro, it's our quadracentennial episode. It is a big one for us, and we've got a big one for you. A big episode and a big hug. Come on close. Thank you. Oh, so warm, so warm. Let me just get that wallet.
This one is special as hell.
Listen, straight up, this one's special, but it's also a special time of year. It's the MaxFunDrive. It's the
Yay.
MaxFunDrive. Oh, so excited. It's our annual fundraising drive, because here's the thing. Our podcasts are free. And we're so glad that you enjoy them and that you listen to them. And once a year, we ask you to maybe consider pledging a monthly donation to support our show and the shows you love. Listen, we McElroys, we got a lot of shows on Max Fun. I think 36 last time I checked.
43, actually. Yeah.
Oh, we added 7 more.
58.
Oh, that's right, because now my dog hosts 2.
Your dog now hosts, yes, you can pet this dog. And it's sort of a fan cast of
Come get a pet of this.
You'll never believe how much you can pet this dog. And so if you love the content that you get from Max Fun and from the McElroys, maybe consider going to MaximumFun.org/donate and becoming a donor. We're going to tell you all the different levels, all the different rewards, but just right off the bat, I want to tell you, I think the best reward consistently year over year is all the bonus content. There is, like, I would say, no joke, conservative estimate, 100 hours.
100,000 hours.
We've done the math before. It's many days of podcasting that you can enjoy, especially if you've never done it before. You have an unfathomable treasure trove there.
Including an episode we recorded for our bonus episode this year, which was us just doing segments from the past, including monthly observances, haunted doll watch, subway hacks, a lot of good.
Oops All Bits.
It's called Oops All Bits. And I used the word good in there earlier, and that wouldn't describe all the segments. We've stopped doing some of them for good reason, but
we've also got a bonus episode of Taz in there where we do a one-off game called For Sherlock Holmes and a Vampire, which is one of the aforementioned Sherlock Holmes. And even if you've never listened to Taz before, you could just go and listen to that and enjoy it because it's completely standalone. We are trying to get to 25,000 new and upgrading members this year, and we have several different donation levels. We're going to break in the middle and talk about all that stuff, but we want to thank you preemptively. If you've supported us in the past and you like supporting content that you love, like we really appreciate you. If you are not already on board, you can go to MaximumFun.org/donate. Do it right now.
And you get to feel good because you have supported something that you love, and we really appreciate it. So we're going to get into the episode now, and we'll be back in the middle to talk about more about like
Do we want to say anything to set this one up, though? It's a little bit.
It's a wild one. This one's going to be
a journey.
I haven't edited it yet. It's going to be a bit of a Frankenstein, but we were invited to do our nasty thing do our dirty thing. Live on the red carpet of the Broadway debut of Jimmy Buffett's Escape to Margaritaville. It for reasons beyond our comprehension. And it's been weeks since we've done it. It's still beyond our comprehension, but it was a wild, wild night. And we recorded a bunch of stuff from the red carpet. We had a little bit at the beginning with our good friend Lin-Manuel Miranda. You're going to hear that too. And you're going to hear us go through various stages of sort of panic and sort of social discomfort and grief. All the stages of grief.
Did we mention there were celebrities on the red carpet that we were expected to talk to?
Yeah, so
that's part of it.
It's a whole lot. So we thought episode 400, let's make it a special one by presenting you with the most anxious night of our lives and our careers. And we're going to get into the bit we recorded now with Lynn and let you listen to the rest of the episode. But we will be back soon to tell you more about the MaxFunDrive. Remember, just go donate right now, MaximumFun.org/donate. And here comes something, man. I don't know.
Here comes something. Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin Tyler McElroy.
I'm your middlest brother, Travis Showbiz McElroy.
I'm your sweet baby brother and 30 under 30 media luminary, Griffin, Big Lights, Big City McElroy.
I'm visiting Gadfly, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Whoa, where did you come from?
I was hoping we could do like a layer of like fiction, like, oh, he just popped out of the toilet. No, he wouldn't be in the toilet.
If you're in Times Square, I appear. Broadway.
Which one of the costume characters are you on Times Square? Are you the scary Elmo or the scary Hulk?
I am Ecuadorian Iron Man.
We saw two Hulks today, side by side,
That's
together.
Be irritating. In the exact same costume. Anyway, welcome to brought to you by, this week's episode is brought to you by Escape to Margaritaville.
Did you just have to take a second to realize, because I have done this a few times, is it Escape to Margaritaville? And we're about to do something where we need to have this locked in. Is it Escape to Margaritaville or Escape from Margaritaville?
Okay, Escape from Margaritaville would be wild.
That's the sequel.
Get out.
Get out.
Spoiler alert, but they do have to escape from Margaritaville at a certain point in the musical.
We're not here to spoil story beats. We're
You're
here to
right.
talk about this great musical for everybody to go see, and we've got kind of a weird situation.
A weird day ahead of
It's a
us.
bit of a situation.
We are going to be here in a minute. You're going to hear us, and we have not done this yet, so we're a little on edge about it. Here in a minute, you're going to hear us down on the red carpet recording our program live from the red carpet of Escape to Margaritaville.
The Broadway debut. It's the Ides of March, which is another sort of great omen for us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we will have no table. We will have no chairs. We will have your questions.
I've not stood up for one straight hour in
I'm
4
very
years.
nervous about that.
The only
that
thing
part.
we have is the hope that we will appear to supposed to be there. Like, that's my hope, is that it just won't look like we were just like, hey, what are you guys doing?
Lynn,
Can we stand here?
we've never been on a red carpet in our entire life. What can we expect?
Well, if this were the Oscars or the Tonys or movie opening, you would expect an hour and throngs of press. But this is just Broadway. So it'll be like 5 outlets that are the Broadway outlets that go to
Well,
everything.
I
Six.
wanted there to be much, much more than that. I wanted there to be a chance where we could get passed over and be like, well, they had a lot of other people to get to. Now it sounds like if they pass us over,
will
it'll
be
be
very
because
deliberate.
they looked at us or
They'll
heard
say,
us talking.
what's that Hydra at the end of the line?
How much should we explain to people? We've got some. I don't want to talk about anybody specific.
Can I ask something? What happened? What led to
what
this?
series of
Listen,
events?
we love our buddy Jimmy Buffett. How did you end up doing a show on the
I
red
think
carpet?
Jimmy just thought it would be funny if we recorded at the premiere. And I don't think he thought about it much more than that. He was like, yeah, that'd be funny. Let's do it. And we were like, and then we said, in Jimmy's defense, we said, yeah. And then we were like, wait a minute. What are we going to do? What are we doing here?
Oh, no, wait. Did one of us, like, slight Jimmy Buffett in the past? And this is his, like...
honest to God, had this thought several times today of at some point he'll be walking down the red carpet and he'll be like, everybody else stop. You three keep going. And you pay attention to these 3 idiot assholes.
Hey,
And
do you remember
every
that
point-
joke you made when I was on your episode? You burnt.
Yeah. And then he'll dump pig's blood on us or margaritas. Either way.
Or pig's blood margaritas.
Yeah. So we're like, we're gonna try to talk to people that are on the red carpet of the show, and like, I guess we'll ask them your questions that you send in about vacations, dear listener. So we're trying to hang on to that. At least we'll be doing that we know how to do that.
Did you do a red carpet for Hamilton?
I did not do the pre-show red carpet because I was in the show.
But you had the show had one.
Yeah, the show had one.
Yeah, it's weird we didn't get that.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy better?
You know what would be funny, guys?
Wait, what? Why didn't we? We could have recorded on the red carpet of Hamilton.
Wait, you guys are anxious about the red carpet of Margaritaville.
I know, but then we'd be more experienced for the Margaritaville red carpet. Yours would have been the fucking burner, like we goofed
Yeah, we
up
could have really wasted. We could have wasted our energy on yours, and then brought our A game to Margaritaville.
I'm sorry I didn't think of that. I didn't know Jimmy was coming to the Great White
Probably
Way.
because nobody's ever recorded a podcast from the premiere of a. That's probably the only reason that didn't occur to you is that nobody's ever fucking done it before. Whoa. Flips, are we making history?
You might be.
We might be.
This could be the first podcast ever recorded from the red carpet of a Broadway premiere, which is not something. It's not a necessarily perfect fit if you think about it.
It's not like we're going to do it and everyone's going to be like, how have we not done this before?
So good. Did you hear that? Hey, Beverly, did you hear this episode? They sound so nervous.
It's really top-notch content.
It's really good.
We've got to do that on the next WTF. I've been Mark Maron the whole time.
I will say this, because there is less press than you would find at sort of a bigger media thing. A lot of people are going to come talk to you, and they'll be
better,
and they'll
Lynn.
be game. They'll be game for whatever
How much of what we
twisted humor you guys bring to
our
the,
sort of own twisted
your own
brand-
slant on things.
Okay, how much of our shtick should we explain to people when we talk to them, or should we just like go for it?
Go big or go home.
Okay, now is that
could have
professional
answered-
advice you're giving?
Are you saying
or
that because
are
you're
you-
going to listen to this episode and you want it to be as entertaining?
Yeah, I'm just a longtime fan, first time caller.
So you're just fucking with us,
Because
right?
we are
Okay.
who we are, it's not enough for us to.
I think by the time you say, "Hey, we host My Brother and Me," it's a show about advice, but they're gone. So just go in.
Okay, you have gone from everybody's going to be game and down to clown for as long as you want
So
to
then we
if
do
you tell
11
the name of your
words.
show, they're going to leave. So which is it?
I
They
think
will want to know why these three pasty gentlemen are assaulting them with advice questions.
Let me hit you guys with this. We are Jimmy Buffett's 3 irascible nephews. This is for a science fair.
My Uncle Jimmy said I could ask you some questions.
Is it too late to go out and buy 3 matching sailors outfits and say we're his irascible nephews doing a project for the school fair?
this is the first time I've heard the word irascible said out loud. I've only read it
And
in
I
books.
did it twice.
Yeah.
So
How'd he do?
now who's
Sounds right.
Wordsmith.
Should we
Fuck
try
me,
to
I'm so scared. I'm extremely scared of
talk into your microphone?
I'm
make it professional?
extremely scared of tonight and how bad it's going to go. I'm scared about what we just put in our bodies. We
We did
to,
eat a lot of cheesecake.
went to a place called Junior's, and I don't know why they call it that because there's nothing junior about these portions.
There's that askew point of view.
So if I bring that tonight, I'm good?
Yeah, you're
Travis
fine.
had a fucking milkshake with a piece of cheesecake on top of it.
It was on the menu too. I don't want anyone to think that I crafted that from my mindscape. That was an on menu.
You ordered it
option.
from your fucking Mindscape.
I
so-
did make the decision, but I didn't really want to eat it. Well, I did, but I
told-
mostly was just like, I must see this.
I told them while they were both eating their big cheesecake messes that if they farted within a 10-foot perimeter of Al Roker, I would never speak to either of them ever
Watching
again.
the sun bake.
Hey, Lynn, wait till you hear this. I was in Times Square and a guy jammed a CD in my hand and he says free. So I took it.
No.
And then he asked me for a donation.
Yeah.
Can you believe that Swaggy Jeff did that to me?
But you just gave him free publicity.
That's good. He'll enjoy that and the $20 I gave him for his burnt CD.
That is more than you would buy.
That's all I had.
What else can we say?
Here's another track from Swaggy Jeff's
Here's
mixtape.
another one. We're going to play that for 30 minutes because we're only going to get about 90 seconds of usable audio, I feel like.
Listen, I think you're going to find some real I mean, you've only ever done your podcast sort of from the comfort of your own homes. This is like
It's not true. Lynn, we've done 50 live shows.
Yes.
You've been there for some of them. What are you talking about?
This is like, I don't know, it's like installation. Think of it as the Sleep No More of podcasts. You don't know who's coming
Justin's
up.
in.
You've got your mask on.
Can I
Fortune
wear-
favors the bold.
Can I wear my mask? That
Yeah.
would make this easier, actually.
Now, Lynn just said something interesting, which is that we're not going to know who's coming up. And for me, that's going to be true a lot of the time because I don't know who anybody is. Is that
Unless
an
it's
issue?
a cast of Terrace House.
If somebody from Terrace House, if Ben McKenzie rolls up from the OC, here's a list of celebrities I know. Al Roker, he's going to be there tonight, so that's good.
Now, that doesn't mean we'll get to talk to him. He might see us
Don't
coming
get all
a
hyped
mile
to hear
away.
from Al.
Ben McKenzie from the whole cast of the OC. Dennis Quaid is doing some stuff right now for the I Can Only Imagine movie, which day one. And then that's it. End of list.
Those are all the people.
That's all the people you could
And that's not to say that the
identify.
people that are going to be here tonight are not famous and recognized or venerable, you know?
You
Sorry,
guys-
was that recognized or recovenable? Is
Yeah.
that the word? Okay.
It's the problem is that I don't know who anybody is.
It might make it easier.
If when I go, who are you?
What's
and
your
then
deal?
When I say, who are you? And then they say, I'm Tony Danza.
No, here's what you do. Who are you? I'm Tony and let him get that far, hear the name.
Danza.
And then say, wearing. Who are you wearing? You didn't let me finish my...
that's good.
I like that. If
Fashion
there's-
safe.
If there's one thing I know about celebrities, it's that they just love being treated like normal people.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know who normal people are. So why would I know who they are? So you just walk up and go, I'm Travis. Nice to meet you.
This will be refreshing to you. I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are, and I'm going to treat you like a regular person. Now get out of my way. I'm trying to talk to Tony Danza.
We're not going to talk to Tony Danza.
Damn it.
Are you worried that we'll try to establish that we're the boss?
See, and that's why we can't.
and
we
that's
actually
why we
can't talk
can't.
to Tony
Okay.
Danza.
Now we can't talk to Tony
I'm
Danza.
gonna tweet Tony Danza and make
No, Lynn.
Tweet at Tony
God,
Danza.
no, Lynn, don't tweet.
Okay, talk to my friends. They're the irascible nephews.
DM him. Don't tweet it.
I don't know that he follows me.
Tony Danza, get it, Lynn.
You know Tony's got those open DMs. He wants to hear from everybody. Okay, so anyway, so this is
Love you, Tony.
This is before, and then we're gonna go try it. So the next thing you hear is going to be
Try
us.
sounds so nice. Try sounds like we get a dry run with no judgment.
Yeah, you might be about to hear 30 minutes of straight static.
No, we'll edit that down. We probably wouldn't publish that.
We're going to go
Maybe
do the
something.
damn thing.
I'm excited because this feels like a radio version of your TV show where you're kind of you're a little out of your comfort zone.
Mayor Steve Williams is the Tony Danza of Huntington. I
That is
feel
true.
like.
That's what he's.
Throws down some sand, does some soft shoe.
That's what he says in his campaign commercials.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
We're at two bars of battery on this. We brought other batteries down, right?
We brought other batteries. 10 minutes before everybody comes. But I assume all the celebrities will show up exactly on time.
5:30. Probably
5:30
not.
on the dot.
Early here, because everyone knows it's cool to be on time.
We have an audience, which I didn't expect, and
I should have thought about that because there will be beloved, famous people coming through.
Everybody else is kind of standing up and they're doing stuff. Should we be over there? Are we in the wrong place?
No,
well,
we're
This
in
is
the right
good.
place.
This is good.
The nervousness, just to check in, because this is what everyone, the nervousness I'm feeling is unlike any kind of nervousness I've ever felt before.
Yeah.
Not like in a heightened, like it's not the most nervousness I've ever, but it's just this nervousness of I'm going to miss something.
It's like Lovecraftian. It's like a sort of like like cosmic horror that I've never really seen the face of before.
For me, it's a lot of times when you feel anxious before doing something like this, it's a fear of what if it goes bad. This is more like, it's like an expectation, like it's going to go good, but what if it goes bad? This is more like, how bad is this going to go?
Yeah.
How bad is this going to
It's
be?
like if a scary man came up to you and he was like, I've got a dire warning for you. Tonight you're going to get scrambled. And it's like, well, I don't even know what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Well, this is also, you can tell everyone around us has done this countless times.
Yeah.
No.
They are old hands. They're not nervous about this at all.
Would it be weird for us to ask what we're supposed to do?
Let's see, who's around? We can maybe ask the people from Margaritaville TV what we're supposed to do. They might be able to help us out.
Now, do you think they've done a lot of red carpet premieres, or do you
Oh,
think
sure.
this one for the Margaritaville musicals
might not
maybe
have done
among
as
Do you
many.
think maybe this is their first one?
I don't know that
No.
Margaritaville is necessarily like a news outlet that needs to cover every Broadway opening.
Their coverage of the 2016 election was amazing.
Hard
Hard
hitting.
hitting, yeah.
Okay, so there's several people who are sort of videotaping stand-ups from the event, and we're going to be kind of in the background of those.
They're going to
So that-
edit us out, I assume. They're going
Yeah.
to green screen that.
Let's save our voices
Jesus,
until
is it
people
happening?
people
Okay,
get
yeah,
here.
we don't want to lose this solid gold.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get right into the questions. Let's see here.
We're here with Derek Jeter. And
Derek Jeter.
So psyched.
Yo, it's me, the Jeet.
Hi, it's me, Derek Jeter.
This one comes to us from Rose. I live in a place people go on vacation, and I worry that I take the beach for granted. Do you have tips on appreciating it to the fullest without quitting my job to become one with the waves? That's from Rose.
I mean, of course you do. You live at the beach. You take it for granted. Just like I take, I don't know, my bathroom for granted. It's always there. I live
No
there.
one goes to the vacation at your bathroom.
I have a very nice bathroom. I have a bidet,
I've
as
actually
we've
been there
discussed.
before. He does have a bidet. And
I'm not looking it up on a Travago, though.
I put it on Airbnb, just the one room.
It's on Travago.
What do you think the Travago guy's bathroom looks like with him in it while he's using it? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Don't make me think about the Travago guy in the bathroom.
First celeb that comes up here, we're going to say, what do you think it looks like when the Travago guy goes to the bathroom? This is a blood pact, and I'm not joking. I will walk off the set if one of you doesn't say, hello, Marlo Maples. What does the Travago guy look like when he uses the restroom?
What does he look like when he uses the bathroom?
Yeah, welcome to the party, bud.
No, but I mean, like, what do you mean? He probably looks the same as he says.
Same as everybody else.
All right, so that's one question.
What if the first celebrity is the Travago?
I was nervous.
I think it's a little bit like this.
I was worried we were not going to have enough to talk about, but now we got that one in the chamber. Cocked
Oh,
and
we're going.
ready.
Oh, no, we're going. It's Mark. It's
going.
Mark Hellenberger.
Marg? Oh, God. It's Marg Helgenberger from CSI. She's wearing black and white outfit.
Nice. Good
Nice.
fashion coverage.
Oh, God. I'm freaking out. Travis, you got this.
No, I just got so tense.
You got this. Just relax. I'm just going to
Okay.
ask Marg Helgenberger, how do you appreciate the beach?
Okay.
Let's not start off with the Travago bathroom question.
Okay, we won't start with the
Broadway.
Toronto
Don't
bathroom
open-
We've
question.
got a few celebs
So
under the belt.
just say hi, I'm Travis McElroy. I host an advice podcast. Hi, we're the McElroy Brothers, because I want her to know who I am too.
Okay.
We host an advice podcast, and let's just ask for beach activities. That's like,
What? For
that's
what?
less weird.
For beach
Like,
advice?
Favorite beach activities.
It's going to be cool when she's actually here. We're going to be totally cool about it.
Yeah, we're going to be like, you just mentioned hi, we're the McElroy Brothers. This is our 22nd red
We've done this a
carpet.
ton of times. In fact, I'm pretty bored.
We've done a lot of these before, and
This definitely isn't new.
I have tears welling up in my eyes, and I'm not really sure why. Do you see
Are you
them?
crying?
Yeah, I think a little bit. and I
this
don't
is
know why.
a self-engineered hell.
Yeah.
I have put
This is like
myself-
Saw, but specifically for the McElroy brothers.
Yeah, we have put ourselves into hell.
You have to talk to
Maybe
strangers.
don't say that loud.
Just tell her who we are first, because
Yes.
it's going to be weird if she's like, screw these guys.
And don't mention the Travago guy's bathroom look.
I can't live with that. We got this. We're good.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
that probably feels
All right,
fair.
so
okay.
just
Swing
just
and a
to
miss.
update. Still happen.
Okay. Oh,
So we've. Okay.
okay. Bit of a whiff on that one.
Okay.
We'll catch
Okay. Hold on. Just gonna relax, and we'll talk casually, and maybe.
So I think the problem there is
Okay.
that we were talking about how this was our hell. Really loud.
I don't
Okay.
think she's coming back over here.
No, I
Okay,
think the
but-
red carpet's sort of a one-way affair, because then
Okay,
people will
so-
bump
Okay.
into
So
each
let's
other.
talk about this.
Okay, so what happened?
Wait. No. Wait. Hold on. Okay. So Mark Helgenberger just walked right past us.
Yeah, as well she should.
That's what she should. I don't fault her for that. It's totally
okay.
cool. It's
okay,
fine.
I think we're gonna have another run at this.
I'm starting to readjust my expectations a bit.
Yeah.
We need to at least talk to one person on this red carpet.
At
to
least
prove
one
that this
person should
isn't
talk
like
to us.
Yeah,
a stunt.
we'll get. Listen, that's Travis and I guarantee by the end of this hour, we'll have at least one person.
Should we have tried to vibe a little bit more? Not in a
You
sexual
mean
way,
we
but
weren't making eye contact?
put the vibe out.
we weren't
that, we
we
want to
were
talk.
maybe
We're down
turned
with
in
clown.
facing each other and not like.
Okay. Maybe
Okay, so second whiff. Our second whiff.
second whiff.
All right,
Former
we're doing
owner of
great.
the
Looks like
manager of the
Terry
Mets.
Collins, former New York Met manager,
Wearing a
just
gray,
passed us by.
gray suit.
Okay, didn't get that one.
That
Another
was a
big
whiff.
fish off the
That
line.
was a whiff
That's
on
a
our part.
checkered-
Now,
checkered
okay,
jacket.
in this one,
Hold
we
on,
did
wait,
kind of
stop.
close.
Hold on, wait. Checkered jacket, gray pants.
What?
Checkered jacket, gray pants, silver watch, and gray shoes. You have to say what everyone's wearing. This is red carpet 101.
Okay.
Now, Justin, there's someone over here getting their photo taken. Who is it? Can you spot him?
Okay. No. We have a sheet that has pictures of everybody
There's 80 people.
that's going to be here. We'll just play it cool.
Well, we do need to know who they are.
We do need to know who they are, but I don't see them. Okay, so Marg.
It's
may-
going past
We're gonna
us
get
a
second
second
run at
time.
this.
We're going to get another run at this. Marg is back. She's talking to Sirius XM. This is going to be fine.
Do I need to step over the rope?
Is that what people are doing? Is stepping over the rope?
I'm up against my one weakness, rules and regulations.
We might have the distinct pleasure of being passed over
We
three
might need
times.
to enlist the help of somebody, like, more adult than
Is there an
us.
adult here?
Okay, so the Mets guy came back.
This guy's like, two? Oh, no.
Terry Collins came back. All right, we'll just ask Terry Collins about the scariest sea creature.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
There actually was, if I'm going to be honest, a little relief when they just walked past us. Like, okay.
Because he's
go.
like a sports gentleman. Like, I don't have as much.
What sea creature would you most want to play baseball with?
No, let's just ask him what he likes to do on vacation. Again, guys, softball, then we go scariest sea creature, then we get to like close out with the Travago
So
guy.
we start with, what do you like to do on vacation?
We are really building this plane
That's
as we're
fine.
flying.
It's fine.
I need you to not stand on the side. Okay.
What?
Quick family meeting. I need you to not stand on the other side of the ropes yelling, "This is fine" or "This is hell" while making a grim mask of death with your face. Can you stop doing that for me?
So
I
it just kind of look like I've been doing this for a while.
you
Yeah,
get
if
more
you could
flies with
just-
honey than vinegar.
It's not even vinegar. It's vinegar. You get more flies offering them honey than making them watch you eat vinegar.
I get more flies with honey than making them think I stink like vinegar.
Yeah.
They should avoid the vinegar boy.
It's been 8 minutes. That's pretty good.
For 8 minutes in, I'm feeling very
You
good.
have some solid content so far.
Yeah. Not a lot of,
Not a lot of celeb.
Not a lot of
I think they are all going to dump.
interviews.
They're dumping in. I think.
but maybe they're just making the runs. This is good. This is fine.
Listen, I'm actually relaxing now. You know,
Yeah. I'm
getting
relaxing
into
because
the
I don't think
spirit.
anybody's going to talk to us.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna get put on the spot at all. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got this.
Okay, you got this, Travis. I believe in you. Hi.
Nope, panicked, locked up.
You locked up.
So for the folks at home, that was a third walk by. Mark Helgenberger from CSI.
and listen, the window was there.
The window was there. She
I
was
could have barely
probably
easily
4
said, Miss
inches from
Helgenberger, can we-
Travis.
and I didn't. I opened my mouth.
The amount of
Nothing
time
came
that
out.
passed between "I've got this" to "I froze up" was quite short.
Okay, I'm gonna get Terry though. What's
Okay,
Terry's last
no.
name?
Collins,
Mr. Collins.
Mr. Collins,
Mr.
former manager
Mr.
of
Collins.
the New York Mets.
This one's gonna just a real quick one because I'm real nervous about this guy. I'm double intimidated because he's like famous and sports.
Yeah.
So it's like two things that I'm not.
What if he
great
throws a
with.
ball at you like super hard?
What if he sees something wrong but he can mold?
Yeah. You catch it really
Kids,
cool.
you got the
like.
goods. Moneyball.
Look, I can see the grip on your microphone. You seem like
Joke up a little bit. What's really fun is every so often I make eye contact with people in the crowd behind us, and they're looking at me like, "Why are you there?" And I'm also thinking,
and you're looking at them like, why am I here?
"Hey, get me out of here."
We want to make people feel like we're not pranking them because we're not. That's not our goal here. But if we
not a
keep yelling
prank.
about sea creatures, people are going to think we're going to
It's like a regular thing that we're
Just
doing.
how people talk about sea creatures, you know?
Okay.
Now, when you are flipping feverishly through the tip sheet and they see
Faster,
that,
Justin.
that's probably going to hurt their feelings a bit. So,
Justin, faster, identify.
I don't know. I'm dizzy. I'm getting dizzy.
it's not Tony Danza. I feel like we're playing the most high-stakes game of Guess Who. Maybe
Yeah, I know.
ever. I mean, the good news is if we keep doing things exactly as we've been doing them, it's not going to be an...
It's gonna be a moot point.
Okay, just to check in, what's the score so far? How many
The
people
score
have we
is
talked to?
Zero.
Brothers,
We're at
0.
12 minutes, 26 seconds on the recording.
How long?
12:26.
Maybe I can make
12:26.
eye contact with Mark Hellenberger down at the other end, and she'll feel the connection
Waltz
and
on
come back.
So Marg may come back. And now at the point I'm at, I don't actually want to talk to anybody but Marg Helgenberger now. I feel like
Yeah.
so jilted.
Well, it's because she's damned it all up in our minds where we can't... Sorry, I can't with you.
Yeah.
I've still got all
She
the
has
questions
loaded
ready.
our own stock in our minds. Okay, that guy just asked, "Where is your Margaritaville?" That's very good.
But we were going to
We
ask
were going to
that
ask
question.
that, though.
No, stay turned. I'm trying to
He's
look
hiding
at the list
okay.
of people that
so
are
Justin
here.
is now looking at the tip sheet.
Covertly.
Using my back as a sort of shield.
That was Steve Croft earlier.
Steve Croft. Damn, just missed it.
Tim Federal? Yeah, Tim Federal. Tim? Tim Federal?
That's who this person is coming up?
Tim.
Show me the paper, you child.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now here's... Okay, wins and losses. 1. Loss. He did walk right past us. Win. His name was Tim.
Big win.
Big win.
W.
I did invite him, and I did recognize him from the tip sheet. Let's take a quick promotional break to talk about Escape to Margaritaville. It's more than a musical. It's a way of life.
You've seen it now just the once?
Just
tonight
once.
the twice?
Tonight is the second time it is opening. Tonight here at the Marquee Theater right in the middle of Times Square. It's a great show. Come out and see it. EscapeToMargaritaVilleMusical.com. And you can get tickets and plan your escape today. That's a book by Greg Garcia and Mike O'Malley, who you may remember from My Name is Earl. A lot of great shows like that. Music and lyrics, of course, by Jimmy Buffett. And you should come see the show. Is that maybe Matt Doyle? Nobody looks like their pictures. Matt Doyle, maybe? Is that maybe Matt Doyle?
Say his name like 14 more times, and then maybe it'll just become true. I'm thinking we need to be on the other side of the rope.
You think that would be...
So let's set up the scene for our folks home, because let's remember that we're recording an episode of a podcast.
Travis is going across the rope. Yes, this is the right move.
There's a rope, and Travis is going
This is the right
on the other
move.
side
You've
of it.
got to be more of a presence. We're kind of
Got
his
it.
producers. We're his supervising producers.
Okay,
Travis is across the rope that is protecting us from the beautiful people.
So terrifying.
Travis is very... All right, now listen, from
gonna
this
get
point
yelled at.
forward, we can't talk about being
Nobody's going to
scared.
yell at you.
Okay.
Everybody's across the rope. Now we're across the rope, too.
Yeah. All
Now
right.
Travis is
Oh,
floating.
now he looks like he's doing
now I'm ready.
interviews.
Miss Hughes, right?
Miss Hughes, yes. Maybe don't mention we do a podcast. Now that I think about it,
Oh no. Okay. There's so many different iterations of how I'm going to introduce myself in my head.
Miss Hughes.
I'm just
no,
gonna
I
say
think I don't
we're
actually know.
brothers.
I'm not 100% certain on the name. Don't. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get this.
Travis, it's okay.
Can we ask you some quick
Travis.
questions?
Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
We do an advice podcast. Oh, you can just go
What
ahead.
is this?
It's a microphone.
This is, like, intense.
We've never
We're-
done this
Hi.
before.
We're
so
recording
just
a
kinda figuring it out.
podcast.
Very
As we
nervous.
go.
This is the first one. We do an advice podcast called My Brother, and Me. We were wondering what advice you would give to our listeners as far as like good activities to do on vacation, getting away to Margaritaville.
Oh, I love this podcast question, actually. So I'm a huge hiker. I love to go hiking. And I think if you're on vacay, the best way to start the day is by getting up and going for like a little exercise, a little walk. And that way, you're burning off the hangover from the night
Nice.
before.
I
right?
love that.
You work
That's very
hard
good.
and you play hard.
Well, but it's
Yeah.
not working. You're out, you're engaging, you're being good to your body.
Yeah.
So you're not
That is a
doing
novel
anything too-
concept for the
right?
three
This
of
is the
us.
best advice we've actually ever had.
Be
I've had-
healthier.
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
you got to be with people. Otherwise, it feels like punishment. And it feels like work, right? But if you're with people, then it's just fun.
That's
And if you're alone, you also have to be worried about bears. But with people, you're less likely to get
Avoid
attacked by a bear.
bears.
bigger
Yeah.
Avoid bears.
Speaking of, our second question is, what sea creatures do you think are most dangerous?
This
I
is
mean,
our,
I'm wearing a mermaid dress, so I think mermaids, right?
Mermaids can be
Wow, that's a
fairly
really
terrifying.
good
I
point.
agree.
They are scary, actually.
that's not an obvious choice. They'll sing you into a trance. You'll walk right in the water.
Exactly. I love it.
Well, excellent. Thank you very
Cool.
much.
I
And
thanks
love
so much.
it.
Yeah,
What's
thank
your
you.
podcast called?
It's called My Brother, and Me.
We're
Duh.
we're
like,
friends
like
with-
it's written on the sign. Okay,
Jimmy
cool.
Buffett was on our show, and we asked if we could come do this, and we didn't really think through the practicalities of actually doing it.
A podcast
This
on a
isn't-
red carpet.
Yeah, this is
Very
not really our
weird.
milieu, but we're hanging
you're
in there.
nailing it. It's
People,
good.
Thank you.
A lot of people walked past us before you stopped, so this is
Yeah,
kind of the
thank
first.
you.
Thank you for stopping.
Hopefully I will, start a trend for you.
Thank you, I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Thank you very
Spread the
much.
word that
Good
we're
luck,
regular,
guys. I
normal
love it.
people. Regular,
Thank you.
real
Should I
people.
make an announcement?
No,
Yeah,
that's
just start
that's
yelling.
okay. No announcements. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's
Thank you.
one.
That
Okay.
was one.
That's
That
one.
was so good.
Travis, you
Okay.
want to come back on the other side of the rope?
Okay.
I need
Okay.
Justin getting my back.
I think that's. Would you say that is Matt Doyle?
What?
Would you say it's Matt Doyle? Does that feel like Matt Doyle?
You got to show me the paper. I can't tell you.
For Justin.
So Matt Doyle right here, is that Matt Doyle?
Crowds are really
we
filling
can't. If
up
we can't,
here.
if we can't do a positive identification,
Yeah, we need a clear match.
Justin is now bent over. I think that was a lot on him.
You got to talk in your microphone.
I dropped my badge, and
We
I
don't
picked it
have-
up.
we
I
do
was
not have
just bending
badges.
over because I dropped something important. We can't if we're not 100% positive of ID, we can't do an interview, Travis. Let's move on to our second question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
My fiance wants us to go to Italy for our honeymoon. Italy sounds great, but I'd also like to buy a house, so I want to rent a cabin up north and put the rest toward a mortgage. Where can we go that both feels like a honeymoon rather than a family vacation, but also doesn't completely drain our savings? Almost married in Ann Arbor, so like romantic vacation destinations.
Something romantic but cheap.
A romantic vacation destination
Not
on
cheap.
a budget.
Not costly. for unwealthy folks. Justin, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. The time is 5:57, which by my watch means we're halfway
Through. We got
this
one. That's
star-studded
good.
cavalcade. We got one person to be on our show.
Which is one more than I was starting to think we'd get.
Mark will probably get back here
Yeah.
soon.
When the word gets out.
When the word gets out about Mark Helgenberger, who is that lady? Oh, that lady is so good. Brenda Vaccaro?
I don't think so.
Shit, I don't know then. If it's not fucking Brenda Vaccaro, I don't know who it is.
What if we? Can I tell you guys an idea I just had? What if we just put this one up completely unedited? What if we just threw this one up on the channel?
Okay, there's a very handsome guy who I do not know his identity, but he's so
But he's
handsome.
so handsome. He's got to be somebody.
Is that Matt Doyle?
I swear to God, if I hear you say this name one more time.
This guy's so handsome. I just don't. I'm too nervous to talk to him. He's that
Should I just
handsome.
approach him as handsome guy?
No, I wouldn't do
horrible.
that at all. Are you kidding me? Maybe he's a date. Some people are people's dates, and they're not
just
on
so
the tip
beautiful.
sheet, and they're just beautiful. So we shouldn't talk to either of these people because we cannot be clear of what we're doing.
We didn't talk about that question.
I ain't scared anymore, Justin.
What's
Not
a
afraid
romantic
anymore.
vacation destination? You know what's nice?
What's that?
If you go to a lake.
We've been called out.
We've been called up.
We've been caught.
All right, so
I literally don't know how to. We've been called out for talking into our microphones too
someone
much
yelled at us
on the red
for
carpet.
talking into our microphones. Okay, now,
Hi.
Have you ever seen people who stood together who are just inches away from each other, talking to each other on mics? Don't say I didn't hit it on the nail.
No,
boys.
you did. You crushed it.
We're just this is our first red carpet event. We're very nervous.
I don't know how to do any of this.
This is our first red carpet event we do in a Vice podcast.
we're very
we have
vulnerable
no
right
idea
now.
what we're doing.
very vulnerable.
Stand there.
We're so
Here you go.
nervous.
Is
Here,
this a
we,
radio show?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a podcast.
It's an advice. Yeah, we're doing it, and we
I'm
do
Brenda
advice.
Vaccaro. This is my friend Levi Bradley.
Hi,
Now,
Levi.
what the hell
Belinda.
are you
Nice to
doing
meet
here?
that's a great question.
That's actually the only question.
We actually
tonight.
also don't know the answer. Jimmy Buffett was on our show, and he thought it'd be fun if we came and did this.
I asked for this cup, and they didn't have it.
Oh, I had to bring it into the place. I had
They
myself.
didn't have it.
Our question is romantic vacation destinations.
Oh, that's great.
Where you have any suggestions for our listeners?
Yes, I would go to Bali, Indonesia.
Ooh.
Try to overcome the McDonald's and the coffee Starbucks shop. Pass by that and get into their culture.
Okay.
But it is a beautiful. Are you guys?
Is it a
serious?
bad
Is it-
Yeah. Somebody
No,
asked.
it's a
Somebody
joke.
asked where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should go.
And the Galapagos.
Okay.
I like all the animals there.
Uh-huh.
They're very different. You look so cute with these mics.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Do your podcast any day.
Thank you.
We will
Thank you
keep
very
that in
much.
mind.
Thank you.
All right, so we lined up a second spot there.
Okay. It's the best. We're doing great.
So that went super
Okay.
good.
That went so good. There's a whole family of handsome people. Okay. I don't want to. This is too many people. This is too many
So
people.
it's overwhelming.
It's too many.
2 people walked up that time, and I
Does
couldn't handle
does one
it.
of the pictures have a whole family on it?
The whole family in the picture.
Just squeezed into one picture on the. Okay, so just to explain, Justin has folded the tip sheet, which has the faces of all of the folks walking the red carpet and their names, into an origami swan, making it nearly impossible to read at speed that people are coming down the blue. It's also a blue carpet. Have we talked about that?
Oh yeah, the carpet is blue. I think because, give me if I am reaching too far here, like the ocean. I think it's supposed to be
Wait, who did you just ask?
the camera guy.
Oh, I didn't.
Camera guy.
Oh yeah, the Zoom. It's a dope mic.
It's a great mic set.
So I don't know who that is. They're not on the tip sheet. We just got to keep pressing through.
Romantic destinations for a vacation spot.
Maybe.
You know what?
Spend some time, stay home, get to know each other
No, fuck that.
better.
That's no good. Go to the lake.
Here's
But
what I'm
what
gonna
if
say.
you just spend some time with your partner, making love?
Oh, making love.
Making
That's so
love
good,
me.
Travis.
I have one, but you go to Bali, but you do go to the McDonald's,
That guy looks
and you
familiar,
do go to
though.
the
Who is that
Starbucks.
guy?
Go to McDonald's at Bali.
The McDonald's at Bali is so whack.
They have the best burgers.
Hi, brothers. I'm getting. I shouldn't be checking my phone.
No, it does make you look super
It does
bored.
make you look like
Well,
you're not
it's-
really
it's-
paying
I'm-
attention.
This is where I'm getting the questions from, though. This is a beautiful family.
You can't keep saying that.
So, I just want to get the next question going because we answered that one. One of the benefits of my job is having a fair amount of vacation time. I'm of the opinion it's best to take a couple days here and there, saving off corporate
Short vacation
burnout.
or long vacation is what
Short
this-
vacation or long vacation. That's from Ezra. Short vacation or long
I do
vacation.
like this because Ezra specifically says, like, take 1 day off every so often so you get a 3-day weekend, or save it up and do, like, 2
One
weeks
big
off.
one.
Yeah.
I almost always prefer the big one because I don't work very hard usually. And so,
So you
every
really
day's
have to
kind
take
of a
that many days
vacation.
to even notice.
To even feel it, I got to take a pretty big dose of PTO there.
I would say that it really depends on how close do you live to dope shit. Because if you could take 3-day weekends and go do awesome stuff, but if you get yourself an extra day and then you don't have anything to do with it.
This is
We
going
didn't really
so
talk-
good. It's 6:04. Still time for lots of other people to be
and
on
now
our
we're in
show.
our groove. The heat's picking up now, you know what I mean?
I'm not nervous anymore.
I'm not nervous anymore. I came back around the other side.
I'm just a professional doing.
I'm
a job.
worried that we're going to get too overconfident, and that'll make us make
Yes.
big mistakes.
Yes. I don't know what the fuck just happened, and that is both literal and sort of like emphasizing the wildness of whatever you just heard. I don't know where this break's going to be, but I bet it was after something just really either skin-crawlingly awkward or delightful. That was kind of where I was hovering between.
It might be skin-crawlingly delightful. I don't know. Maybe, you know, like a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of vibe. You know,
Sure.
like, this is terrifying, but man, I'm really enjoying myself.
Folks, hey, become a member of the Max Fun Network. Jeez, it would be so cool. Because if you do it, you can help us meet our goal, 25,000 new and upgrading members. If you're already a member, thank you so much. If you've been consuming more content from the network lately, maybe think about upping your donation, because that'll make you eligible for all the great pledge gifts that we're going to tell you about right now. Travis, $5, go.
Well, Griffin, that's a great question. At $5, you are going to get a exclusive bonus content that we talked about before. You've got, listen, we have been doing MaxFunDrive since 2011. So there is 7 years of bonus content.
Oh, this is our 8th year. This is our 8th year, my bud.
This is our 8 year. Eight years, about 11 different things, including like some videos we did where we're like riffing over old educational shorts. But not only that, you're also going to get access to all of the Just John Hodgman bonus content, all of the Adventure Zone bonus content, all of the Wonderful bonus content, all of the Sawbones bonus. Like, it's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. It's incredible.
Justin, $10 a month, go.
$10 a month, you're going to get a Drive exclusive enamel pen designed by Megan Lynn Cott. You pick your favorite, and you're going to get a cool pen. The one for this year emphasizes our theme of Stronger Together for Collaborate Teen, and it is a very cool looking pen. And you also get a Max Fun membership card, and that is for $10 a month, plus all the exclusive bonus content.
Yeah, on each level, you get everything up to that level. So at $20 a month, there's a Max Fun family cookbook with recipes from Max Fun hosts, contains dozens of recipes from cocktails to dessert, and you get a set of handsome space-themed cookie cutters, plus the pen designed by Megan Lynn Cott, plus the bonus content. That is a great
There's
deal.
a recipe from our, I sent in our mom's recipe for chess bars is up in there. Did you guys put anything in?
I think that's the McElroy contribution.
That's our contribution. Man, you guys are lazy, huh?
Yeah, sure. So
I guess I'm the only team player.
Yeah, I
here.
guess I'm
Oof.
just so busy generating hours and hours of wonderful content for our listeners.
No, I'm doing that
Well,
too.
I'm
Yeah,
the
yeah,
I'm the
yeah,
one
yeah.
actually making the wonderful content, and that's a
No,
fun
I'm
thing
making
I can say.
lowercase w.
If you want to step it up, we got a $35 a month level. Say you listen to a ton of shows and you want to support the whole network. $35 a month will get you a 1-liter juice carafe, beautifully and permanently engraved with the Max Fun rocket logo. It's not just for juice, though. And it says that in the copy, and I think you're smart enough to piece that together, but the copy thinks maybe you need some help with it. But it's great for tastefully displaying all your beverages, and you get the cookbook, you get the cookie cutters, you get the pen, you get the bonus content, and you help support us a whole bunch, and we appreciate it. And then
Now,
if
we
you,
should be clear. Here's the thing. The carafe is not just for juice, but strangely, the cookie cutters are.
yeah, you got to pour
Just
juice
for
in the
juice.
cookie
Can't
cutters.
explain it, but that maybe wasn't as self-explanatory, so just want to make that clear.
There's higher levels you can go donate at, and if you want to do that, like, thank you. But these levels, honestly, they're sort of the bread and butter of our network, and that's what a lot of people can afford to do for content that they like. And man, it's just the best, y'all. Like, it really means a lot to us, and we so appreciate you going to MaxFun, MaximumFun.org/donate and getting on board. These gifts are, to make it clear, for new and upgrading members. So like if you're at $5 a month right now, you upgrade to $10 a month, you're going to get the pin and the bonus content, obviously, and so on. So, but if you can hop on at 35, wow, 35, that's so flattering. Thank you. But any 20, 10, 5, anything you can give honestly means the world.
It only takes a couple minutes. Go to MaximumFun.org/donate. Choose the membership level that's right for you. And then you'll choose which Max Fun shows you listen to. And just like that, you are a member. And then you've helped us. Listen, when we started doing this, we weren't making any money off of it, and we were doing it just as a goofy goof, and didn't think anything would ever come of it. And now it's turned into a career. This is Travis's like whole job right now. Dad got to quit. Dad got to retire from the radio station last year and just do this full time because of the donations you all have brought in for the Adventure Zone. Like this has made
he
it.
Probably would have retired anyway. He's very old. And
he's so
lazy.
old, can't press the buttons on the switchboard anymore. Old fingers and tired old bones, and they're old hollow bones, withered fingers, no muscle, no skin, just skeleton bones down there. But you've helped turn his life a little bit easier because he doesn't have to press all the dials and knobs on the thing anymore. So he
still announces loudly what country music song people are about to hear.
Right.
But he does it in the privacy of his own house.
So and mostly he's just listening to radio and trying to guess what the next one's going to be.
Right. you that's all to say you all have made like a genuine material impact on our lives by allowing us to turn this into a career, and we are so grateful for it. And if you listen, you've never donated before and you want to help contribute to that, just think about becoming a member. MaximumFun.org/donate.
The one last thing I want to say, and we'll reiterate this a couple times over the next 2 weeks, but one of the amazing things about the structure of Max Fun and you, the donors, is that your money, your donations, your support is going directly to the shows that you love. This is not like an amorphous, you don't send your money in and then hope eventually it gets to. No, like when you donate, you pick the shows you listen to, and that's where the majority of your money goes.
Right.
So like if you listen to, My Brother and Me Adventure Zone, right? And you're like, oh yeah, I became a $5 donor. And then over the last year, you started listening to Wonderful and Sawbones and the Schmanners and Trends Like These and Still Buffering. And you're like, well, now I get even more content. And now I want to support all the co-hosts on those shows.
It's very direct.
Yeah. You can then bump it up to 10. And now your money is going to support the shows that you love.
Yeah, listen, we love being a part of the Maximum Fun Network. We love the support that our listeners have shown us in the 8 years that we've been doing this. And God, that's wild. We are coming up on a decade, and that's like a wild amount of time to me to even conceive of.
It's no joke, the longest job I've ever had. This is the longest employment I've ever had in my life.
You're curious to hear what other celebrities we humiliate ourselves in front of. So we're going to get back to the rest of the episode now, but we'll be back at the end to talk a little bit more about the drive. Thank you all so much. MaximumFun.org/donate, and just listen to us fall completely on our asses in a professional environment that we were not equipped to take on.
Who's that? Hey, Justin, who's that?
I hate this job.
Justin,
I have
Justin,
the worst
look
job.
at the faces. Justin, look
Come on,
at all
Justin.
the beautiful faces. Can you find the face before they get
Justin,
to
get there.
us?
Come on.
The fun is
Time's
in the
running out.
challenge, Justin.
No idea. This is actually very helpful. Okay, so to recap, a woman standing behind us has started narrating into her phone. She knows these people more than we do. So she hit me in the head with her phone, so now she owes me for the information I'm drifting off of her. Oh my God. Steve Croft, right? Steve Croft is, of course, the
Justin's Googling it. We have
one and only
Justin has a 4-step process.
Steve Croft, 60 Minutes. Fuck off. He's going to respect our journalistic chops. Well, you guys have 4 mics? Usually I only have 1. You guys are real pros. Hey, it's me, Steve Croft, 60 Minutes.
He's 4 feet away from us. What the fuck is
Forget about it.
He's 4 feet as the crow flies.
I did my best.
All right, Justin, flip.
No, I have a page of just handsome guys. Maybe that's Matt Doyle.
It's not Matt Doyle.
If you say Matt Doyle one more time,
I've taught 4 people were Matt Doyle. Corey Cott? Oh, yeah. I love that. One of those guys is Corey Cott, for sure.
Travis, I believe in you.
Travis is going to try to corral Steve Croft into talking to us. And we're going to ask him... Wait, what are you asking? Scariest sea creature.
No.
What's the most frightening sea creature?
Romantic beach? Oh, we did that.
No, we did that one. Short vacations or long vacations? Yes.
How do you make the most of your time off?
No. Short or long vacations?
Some questions real quick for our podcast. We do a podcast called My Brother, My Brother Me. It's an advice podcast. We were wondering, do you think people should take long vacations or short vacations?
What do you
Which
prefer?
one's better?
Lots of short vacations or one long.
I'm a big fan. It depends on how hard you work.
We don't work at all.
You don't work at all. I think if you have really a grind, I think that the longer vacation is a little bit better.
You seem like somebody who's on their grind all the time. Do you prefer the long,
and
extended?
normally we shut down for the 60-minute shutdown for the month of July, and that's a great 4 weeks.
Just live it up.
Yeah.
One quick last question. What's the scariest sea creature?
In your opinion?
The what?
Scariest sea creature.
Scariest sea creature, in your opinion?
Well, the only one I've seen really up close is an anaconda. Or not a barracuda. The only ones I've seen up close are a barracuda, like about this far away.
That's
pretty terrifying.
That would be it.
And like a tanker exposed, like the barracuda could get you.
You're just like inches away from one.
Yeah,
I'd be out.
I had a shiny ring on too.
I'm
and
so
everybody said never wear them. Yeah, it was in the Florida Keys.
I'm so glad you're still with us.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thanks for your time.
Enjoy the show.
Okay, so professional.
Yeah.
So great.
So great.
He even went
Wait,
back
us
and...
or...
Us.
Okay.
So professional.
He went back and did a second take of Barracuda Anaconda, a clean take.
Clean take. You gave us a clean take on
Give us
that.
a clean take.
Well, we shouldn't talk about that because we probably edited it.
Yeah.
Okay, now
did
Justin, did you identify this as this Matt Doyle?
No, I don't know who this is.
You looked it up. You said you
I
knew
think
it.
it's Doctor Who.
It's not Doctor Who,
He
Justin.
looks slick and...
Excuse me. Is this person in the suit here coming out with the bow tie?
Travis
do you know?
is now.
Okay.
He's.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Travis is trying to gather intel. Travis is our little spy. So we've all got different roles. Let's explain our process, because I feel like people want to know what it's like for us on the red carpet. We've all got roles. I'm doing tech. I'm holding the stuff. Justin's over here, and he keeps yelling
He's
about
intel.
power and hell, and everything's really scary.
He's a misdirect guy.
He keeps yelling the name Matt Doyle every 4.5 minutes. And Travis is kind of our Tinker Tailor Soldier spy out there, gathering all the deeds on all the
I'm the face man.
all the slebs.
I should have committed this whole sheet to memory. Told you so. Told you so. Corey Cott.
We got this. We're getting into our fucking swing right now. Can we cuss when we're talking about?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, not like that.
Oh, not now.
You just
okay.
4 people just turned around to look at you.
Yes.
He was in Newsies. He was in Newsies on Broadway. I'm sorry, people. We don't know who anybody is.
Yeah, we're the
It's
ones.
not
so
their.
sorry.
Please understand.
Okay,
it is
let's,
our fault, not theirs.
Is Trav going to try to corral?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get him.
I think grab Corey Cott. So this will be what, 5, 6?
Are you going to ask about long or short vacations? We're still on that question.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
might ask Destiny. Corey, can we ask you some quick questions? Hello.
Oh, nice.
We do an advice podcast called My Brother, and Me.
It's a
Okay.
weird fit for a red
It's a
carpet.
weird
I agree.
fit.
An advice podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We've never
Jimmy-
nobody's ever recorded a podcast at a Broadway premiere
You're
before. So we're sort of
groundbreaking.
pioneers.
Yeah, revolutionary.
It's a
And you're
first.
part of it. So
Wow.
congratulations.
That's cool.
History,
The Guinness Book of World Records
You're
certificate
here.
or something?
Welcome.
We're doing beach-themed questions from our listeners.
Okay,
The first
cool.
is, do you prefer to save up your vacation time for one long trip or do several sort of short little getaways?
Short or long
I
vacations?
think I'd rather do a long vacation, but I think my life only allows for little short
Ain't
vacations
that
most
the
of the
way?
time. So it's more like what I'm allowed to do.
Yeah,
That sounds really restricted. You should just do a podcast. We do
Yeah,
nothing.
it's way-
Yeah,
This
sure.
is a vacation right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe should I just quit and just come with you
Yeah.
guys?
You're
All right, I'm
welcome to
officially a
join our
part of the
show.
advice podcast.
And now this will
Welcome,
be in the
Corey
behind,
Cott.
this will be the behind the music. This is
Sure.
where Corey's career
That's
started.
Sure, this is where
all his promise he let fall.
we really started making his money.
Second question: scariest sea creature.
I mean, probably a great white shark or something.
That's
For
the
sure.
correct answer.
Everybody tries
Yeah.
to do these clever answers, but
Yeah.
that's why they made
I mean,
the
if
movie
you're-
about this.
Sure. If I'm actually gonna, if I'm swimming by myself in the ocean with nothing around me, I'm gonna be most terrified of a great white shark.
Let me ask you this, Corey.
Steve Croft said Barracuda. And it's
What's
like,
a barracuda? No.
Let me ask you this.
No.
Let's go a little deeper here. What would be the sea creature that you wouldn't admit you would be afraid to see, but you'd totally be afraid to see?
Oh, that's a
'Cause for
really
me,
good
it's
question.
anything.
Sure. Sure. Well, probably some sort of jellyfish because I just like octopus. I actually like stingrays. I feel like stingrays are pretty cool and like uncharacteristically nice most of the time, at least in my experience. But jellyfish, something with long tentacles, I don't. It's a little freaky to me.
Good eating though.
What's that?
Good eating.
Good eating. Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. That's very true. Fry those up, man. Fry those tentacles up. It's a good meal.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much.
Thank you guys. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's 24 minutes. What time is it, Juice? Gotta be good.
It's 6:14.
All right, another 16 minutes.
There's Ethan Suplee. We don't gotta look that one up.
That's a slam dunk. We're gonna get Ethan. No question.
I'm gonna try really hard not to ask him about Boy Meets World.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna try so hard.
You're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna try so hard.
You're not. There is no try. You're not
Look
gonna.
at me. You're not gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna try so hard.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. You're not gonna do that.
Okay.
I didn't know you had to like. It does. Oh my God! It's Mary Lou Henner freaking out.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine, everyone. So don't ask about Boy Meets World.
Okay. Great. Don't unless it comes up.
What? We need another question from our listeners.
Oh yeah, hurry.
Something new to ask about.
I feel like we could do this every week.
Yeah.
It's easy.
This is our new
Regular
job.
podcast is
When I-
canceled.
Suggestion. Oh God. When I go on vacation, no. But
Justin's fucking broken. Justin.
I'm in my head.
Has
I took a
short
beach trip. How do you enjoy the? How do you?
How do you take advantage of beach? We'll go back to destination. What's your favorite
Just
beach?
ideal vacation. Drop the beach bullshit.
Okay.
This is
For
some
like
beach
a
bullshit,
minute.
and it will set people up.
Ethan, can we ask you some quick questions? Hi. We do an advice podcast called My
Do
Brother,
I
My
hold
Brother.
this?
I can hold on to it if you
Okay,
want to,
you
or you
hold it.
can. Okay.
It's insulting. I feel like to be like, now you.
Yeah,
hold it.
you have
do
work
our
to do.
one job.
This is our first.
4 microphones here. This is wild.
We're recording a podcast.
Okay.
We do an advice show called My Brother, and Me, and we're talking
Who
about
are the brothers?
All three of us.
You're all three
three
brothers.
brothers. Yeah. We asked Jimmy Buffett if we could do this, and he said yes. And I don't think he really thought through it, and I don't think we did either.
We didn't either. No,
We've never done
frankly.
this, so we're freaking out a little bit.
Right.
But it's fine. It's fine.
When you normally do your podcast, are you in a more sound protected environment?
in our home, in our
actually-
sweatpants.
We go to a Kmart.
More importantly, we're in a people-protected environment where we don't see so many people.
I'm with you. I like people-protected environments.
Yeah.
This is so hazardous.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
a lot of folks
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off-putting.
So
Okay.
we have questions from our audience.
Okay.
So we'll just ask
About
you
sort
two
of
quick
beach
ones.
stuff. What's your like ideal vacation? What's your ideal getaway?
My ideal vacation is anywhere with a warm beach, and I will sit in the water up to my tits all day long.
Do you take a lot of stuff down, or you like go to the beach by yourself, or do you have like a lot of equipment you like to bring down?
I have 4 children.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay,
I
yep.
hear you.
Each child requires their own special equipment.
Yes.
So the equipment is nauseating. The amount
Yes.
of equipment
Thank
that we
you.
have
Yes.
to take. Gadgets and gizmos and
Aplenty.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. One last question. Do you think Atlantis is real?
I told Travis not to ask this because I'm worried that this is
I
just
wanna know
Very
Wants to
interested in
know.
this, and I don't.
And I'm a multiverse guy. If we are living in a multiverse, it's real somewhere.
Yes.
Holy
yes.
shit,
That's a
so
good answer.
good.
good answer.
Damn
to
it,
that.
that's good.
That's a good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I don't think it's here on Earth.
So stop looking.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks
Thank
so
you for
much.
coming and talking with us.
Thanks.
Enjoy the
Enjoy
show.
to meet you. That was so good.
Yeah,
that was
that
really
one
good.
went great, too.
Totally professional.
It felt him or us?
Oh, both totally professional.
Okay.
Yeah,
I need a
liked
different
when
one
I
other
liked
than
when he said
Atlantis.
tits.
Give me something other than Atlantis.
Yeah.
Scariest sea creature is so
Okay.
good. That's a
Okay.
classic.
I'm gonna get Mary Lou Henner.
Are you gonna get Mary Lou Henner? Okay.
Which ask about invert it. Which sea creature does she want to own as a pet?
Okay.
What's the most lovable sea creature?
What's the most lovable sea creature?
No, that's like benign. I want to know I want to know fears. I want to see into people's souls.
I'm gonna put that sigh in the episode. I feel like it tells a
Can
story.
we ask you some quick questions? Got it.
So quick, super quick question. We do an advice podcast, and we're recording here. We've never been on the red carpet before. One question: what do you think the scariest sea creature is? Scariest.
Ursula from Little Mermaid.
Yes, that's a good answer. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Henry. You
I
crushed
have
it.
a little 3-year-old niece who lives with me, so
Oh, okay,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
trust me, and she's always Ariel.
Terrified of Ursula, as she should be. You gotta
That's
keep
a
an
great
eye out.
answer. Thank you
very
so much.
All right.
I shouldn't have
We
just.
need to not scream into the microphones as Mary Lou Henner gives us a very good Ursula answer to our question. Oh, shit. It's happening.
Jimmy? All right, Jimmy will stop and talk to us.
Is that Jimmy? I don't know what Jimmy Buffett looks like. I've just realized I don't know what Jimmy Buffett...
It's going to be an audio disaster in here now. Jimmy Buffett has arrived at the venue. Everybody's going nuts for Jimmy.
Not usable anymore.
We're going to lead. When James comes, we're going to lead with Scariest Sea Creature. Okay.
And then we're going to ask him why he made this decision. I think we should maybe, for him, do a little debrief on why the decision was made to include us at this event. I don't know that we'll be invited to a second Broadway show.
No way.
Did I? I don't think I ever... I think it's weird I'm at a point in my life where I could be very stressed out and seeing Jimmy Buffett would put me at ease. Oh, there's my friend James. Are they still yelling for Jimmy Buffett? I don't know. I don't know if other people showed up. Do you think that all these people here from Margaritaville might be fans? Maybe.
People are going to be very confused about the amount of time we're going to want to take with Jimmy Buffett.
Well, he's a professional. He's probably going to breeze right past us.
Yeah. That's the question, huh?
What?
Are we gonna
get Jimmy?
Can we get Jimmy?
Can we get Jimmy Buffett to talk to us? Probably.
When he asks, hey guys, real quick, huddle up. We have like 30 seconds here because Jimmy Buffett's real close. But when he asks how it goes, can we all say it went super good and talk about all the great questions we got from Marg and the gang?
We want to lie to him about how great
I think
that we did a good job?
Lie to him, say we did a great job, and everybody's been complimenting us on our professionalism.
Yeah, I know you were worried about taking a risk on us. We've been very professional the entire time, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so...
They told me I could step off the rope. I definitely didn't
And
do
then
it.
I'll send him a special cut of this episode that's 4 minutes long of our
It's
times
just
where we approached
us being
competence.
professionals.
Jimmy's just made a big face at us. I think he's going to come talk to us. We'll see.
He's right here, the man himself, so close.
man.
He's going to come and talk to you. Hi, Jimmy. How's it going? How you doing?
it's all three of them.
How's it going, Jimmy? How you doing? How did Tonight Show go?
Huh?
How did the Tonight Show go?
The Tonight Show went great. Bill Hader, come on, you got to follow Bill Hader. I met him as he was coming out, I was going in. I'm a big fan of him.
I know you were taking a risk by letting us on the blue carpet here at the premiere. And
what happened to the red carpet?
Well, it's beach themed.
I spilled a margarita.
We've been real professional the entire time though, and everybody's really complimenting us.
Why?
And they said it's been like we did a great job. Is what I'm saying.
We're
doing a great good job for
they
you.
said Jimmy made a good choice by letting you be here, and we said I agree.
I've tried to. They're impressed with your work here. You know, those serious people are getting serious over there.
It's been real good though. We wanted to ask you, what do you think the scariest sea creature is?
The what?
Scariest sea creature. Of all sea creatures, which one do you find the most frightening?
Scariest sea creature.
Again, we've been very professional. Haven't asked
the moray eel.
Moray eel. Why moray eel?
Because I've had an encounter with one.
Okay.
Sharks don't bother me. Octopus or squid don't, as long as they're not giants. But moray eel, yeah. I had one come out and swim out of the hole. You know.
Why were you in its hole? Why were you looking at its hole? Why were you getting towards its hole? Were you just swimming and you just happened to be by the hole?
I was trying to get lobsters out. I was hoping it was a lobster that came out. And was
what if that was his lobster?
Well, he can have it. You know, I gave it to him.
All right.
Well, congratulations on your on the show.
That was fun yesterday.
Yeah, it was. I had a good time.
Yeah,
Me and Lynn just chatting. It was fun.
They were all happy about it, so I am too. So, you know, we're talking about when Hamilton goes down to Puerto Rico. I'm thinking about doing the dark nights there, bring the band over and still raise some money for.
That'd be fun.
So we're neighbors here. We'll be neighbors down there.
All right.
Well, great to see you guys. And thanks for coming.
Thank you. Good luck with tonight.
Listen to my brother, and me. Great pass grind.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Oh, he's saying hi to the fans. Oh shit.
Okay, we get it.
He's saying hi to the fans, but it's happening right next to me. There's.
Oh wait, we should get a. Hold on, let's get a quick picture of us and Jimmy Buffett. Thanks, Jimmy. Good luck. Big leg. Yes. Okay. Oh. Did great. Okay. I think we need to get in, right? It starts at 6:30. You think we've done enough good work here? I mean, I feel like we've done our good work.
I'm now in a photo. I've now been pulled into a photo. Fans of the podcast, I guess.
Yeah, I think we should maybe we need to get in there.
Are you just saying that because you're scared? We do have more people we could talk to.
No, I think that's the end of the chain of celebs here.
I don't know. I still see some people down there. I'm feeling great. Let's kick it.
You just want to keep going.
I think it'd be weird if we, on our side, left the red carpet before everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not supposed to leave first, right?
The energy's gotten kind of strange.
So it's weird. It's like everything's been pretty chill until the members of Jimmy Buffett's band showed up, and then the people behind us are losing their damn minds.
Yeah.
But it's good.
And that's good. I'm glad they're excited, and that's not a surprise. There's a lot of JB fans in the house tonight. It's just a little. It's gotten kind of a stressful energy, I would say.
The energy is
The
quite
energy
strange.
has become a stressful energy. I think the thing. Let's talk about next time.
Okay.
Next
Do a
time we
little
do.
postmortem.
Next time we do a Broadway premiere.
Uh-huh.
The one thing that seemed to fuck people up the most is us handing them a microphone to talk
So don't do
into.
that.
So that one is weird for us to do.
Uh-huh. Also, stepping over the rope.
You're supposed to do that. So if you do a red carpet, you are supposed to be on the other end of the rope.
Be aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not too aggressive. Don't be weird about it.
Don't
but
be
it's
weird about
okay
it.
to make yourself physically present.
Also, let's talk real quick about Escape to Margaritaville. It's Escape to Margaritaville musical.com.
Open now.
It's open now. You can come see it at the beautiful Marquee Theater. Stay at the Marriott Marquee. It's in the same building as
Super
the show.
convenient.
So convenient. It's a heck of a lot of fun. It's a great show. If you know Jimmy Buffett's music, if you love Jimmy Buffett's music, then you got a heart and ears. But also, you're going to love this musical.
And a fucking brain.
A fucking brain.
And if you
to hear
don't,
the
then
music.
you're brainless.
And some,
heartless.
I don't know, maybe at least one lung.
You probably need a lung, and you probably need like a heart. I mean, all the essential organs for sure.
You'll barf up one lung from how hard you'll laugh at the great jokes.
I feel like I didn't do a good job with Mary Lou Henner. I feel like I kind of fucked that up.
Well,
Here's what happened. You said, "Who's the scariest sea creature?" She said, "Ursula," and then you screamed the loudest noise in the universe. Yes. Directly
and I scared her.
You scared. And
well,
I think
also, right before speaking to her, a handler said you got like 2 seconds.
That's freaked me out.
Yeah,
that's
freaked
what
you out.
panicked. That's what panicked me. It wasn't my fault.
you listened to her say Ursula. You said that took about 2 seconds, and so you thought you'd disengage just by yelling and yelling.
Okay. I think it looks like things are thinning out. Should we walk through the photo line now?
That might be interesting.
That's kind of a different. Nobody's ever podcasted across a photo line before.
We got a pretty mobile operation here, except for our tangle o snakes that we got.
Okay. I think we call it our last interview will be Jimmy. That feels right.
It feels good to
Yeah,
me.
there's a certain dignity to that.
And we've been going the full hour.
We did a full hour.
And here's the thing: we really don't need to check out with anybody. We could just turn off this microphone and walk away.
We don't need anyone's permission.
That sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
Let's close it down.
Travis, just make sure you grab our placard off the ground so that there's no evidence of our even.
Yeah. They'll never know.
Are you guys sure we've got enough? Yeah, it seems like nobody else is coming.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, but if anybody else does come,
We can start back up.
We're gonna feel pretty silly.
Shit.
No, can I tell you
Guys,
something?
it's Al Roker.
What?
That's Al Roker.
Oh, shit. It is
Okay.
Al Roker. Okay.
Okay, now we do have Al Roker approaching.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
not talking anymore. I fucked up Mary Lou Henner. I'm not gonna
I'm
fuck
gonna
up Al
get this.
Roker. Okay, we're gonna talk to Al
Now,
Roker. This is gonna
do
happen.
we need to talk about?
It's Al Roker. We're gonna leave like chumps, and then we got Al.
Okay.
Guys,
Are we
this is a
going to
big
talk?
show,
Are we
okay?
going to
This is
talk?
a big show. Al's wearing jeans
Please.
and a jacket that says USA on it, probably from the Olympics. What a pro move.
Are we going to talk about that one episode where I made a bunch of sexual jokes about Al Roker? No.
No, we're not going to talk about the one episode where we made sexual jokes about Al Roker. We're just going to be normal
I think it was
guys.
called, I think we talked about playing
Tell him.
Roker poker.
Okay, we can't do the advice thing anymore. It's too weird. Just tell him we're from Regular Guys Radio. And
No, don't. We're not going to lie.
Okay. Just tell
We
him.
do an advice podcast. How do you
listen.
like to? Here, I'm going to lead the way on this one
Griffin's
because
going to talk to somebody for once.
Okay, I'm going to get him, though. Here's the motion I like to do, by the way, and it's hard to describe, but it's kind of a lean in, one hand out sheepishly, like a minute of your
Travis is
time,
doing good
Governor.
work. And so he's got a microphone that is attached to the thing that I'm holding in my hand. It's almost like I'm fishing with Travis as bait,
Travis is
reeling
the
him
bait.
in with the
That's
microphone.
reeling people in.
There's one man who works here, and I'm worried. He's the one who said we only got 2 seconds with Mary Lou.
But
And
he's
I'm-
also given me the names of people a couple
and
times.
it's very helpful. I'm not saying it's his job. I'm worried he's going to see us and say like they don't
You don't want to talk to
Deserve.
these guys.
deserve Al Roker.
Do you
he
think?
knows about the
Do
sexual
you think
jokes.
everyone is? Do you think anyone has ever been this nervous to meet Al Roker? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Hands
sure.
down.
I'm cool.
And this is what he's here for. He's here to talk to the podcast.
He's here to talk to the podcasters.
He's here to talk to the different podcasts that are here. And I'm not talking on this one, by the way. I'm smiling on it because I
just
fucked up
fine.
Mary Lou
Yeah,
here
don't-
so
You
bad.
You didn't fuck it up.
You know what? And I'm going
No,
to say
you
this,
didn't.
and this might be even funnier. Even if you want to talk and you have something really funny and good to say, don't fucking, you hear me?
I'm going to be silent and
Don't
just...
you open that fucking mouth of yours.
I'm going to be so silent, he's going to be like, what's this guy's deal?
Al Roker's looking at
And
us
I
while we're
won't
having this
answer him.
confrontation, but I swear to God, Justin,
I want to answer. He asked what my deal is. I want to answer. I'm going to stare him down. Intimidation game, baby.
please don't do that. Please do talk.
Now,
if
can
you
I
need
turn
to.
around? Should I be your guy's photographer and take a picture of you talking with Al Roker? Yes. Is that good?
I think people may not appreciate that. I feel like
They want to be posed.
Right.
They want to be posed. Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, there's not a lot of selfies here on the red carpet.
Jimmy was a friend. Al Roker is a future friend.
Al Roker. The next time we see Al Roker, the next time we cover a Broadway premiere,
Next time,
I am not going to.
What you guys think about the episode this week? Well, it was okay. Basically, we watched three people unspool.
We can't think about that.
No, we're gonna edit this all until we sound very cool in it.
I'm gonna edit out like 30 of the times that Justin said that one dude's name over and over and over again.
Which one?
Matt Doyle?
Matt Doyle.
I thought a lot of you were Matt
I don't
Doyle.
know, this may end up in Matt Doyle's hands, and if it does, I'm sorry that Justin thought you were every handsome man who walked. This is not a joke. Every
In his
handsome
defense,
man.
he's a very handsome man, and we don't know a lot of people.
Got a couple Matt Doyles coming up the carpet right now.
You guys are about to get Al Roker, and I'm just gonna stand and stare into the.
Don't. You need to engage. I know what I
What?
said. You need to engage. It would be weird if you
I'm
did.
not engaging.
Engage,
I'll
Justin.
engage mentally, spiritually.
Say
You're gonna
hi.
be.
You
You're gonna,
need to be able to
you're gonna
speak.
say you're not gonna engage, but then the charm's gonna pull you in.
The Roker charm.
Oh, he's not gonna have time.
Just
like one question.
One quick question.
Hey, how's it going?
Real quick question.
We do an advice podcast. Jimmy asked.
Okay,
it's-
how many mics do you guys have? What,
I know it's
Everybody keeps
embarrassing.
making fun of how many.
freaking octopus.
Everybody's
Yeah,
making
how
fun of
many?
us.
You're an octopod puss.
Yes.
Wow. What the hell? In case one goes out, there's three more.
We've never done this before.
We don't know how to do it.
Podcast. How many microphones do you need?
Too many.
Technically, this is also a microphone,
You
so
got
that's
a mic,
five.
You got a mic. What the heck?
Yeah.
Jeez, is there a question here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
how many? Here's
How many
a,
mics does it take?
How many
to screw in a
microphones
light-
should we have
to
brought?
Screw in a light bulb. How many mics does it take to make a margarita? Come on, ask a question.
This is exactly what Justin was
go.
afraid of.
Oh,
You got what's your what's
the
your
play's over. Gotta go. Nice to see you. Glad we could come.
Well, now I feel silly asking the questions.
now you feel
burned
silly.
us.
Now you feel silly. You're holding 18 microphones. Now you feel silly. God, this is Jimmy's favorite podcast? What the hell? I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
That was great. I think we're
I
good.
think we're done.
Yeah.
We're good.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Roker. I learned a lot.
Thank you.
Well,
We
folks,
did it.
we had a lot of fun here today.
We're gonna
Al
go.
Roker just made fun of us so bad that we can't do a podcast anymore.
So you just go ahead and unsubscribe.
Subscribe. That'll
click
be
that
the
button.
final episode. We had a good
This
run.
is the finale, and let's. I guess now we're gonna cut to our post game sort of debrief
Yeah, we'll debrief after this.
with special guest star Matt Doyle.
Wow, thank you to us for surviving that because
I mean, I get. Yes. Did we?
yes, we're here, so I assume we survived.
I've been living a half life since that fateful night, and thank you so much to James for having us out there. I hope you don't regret it after hearing all of the work we did at your big night, but it's spilled milk.
If you haven't yet, we would ask you one more time to go to MaximumFun.org/donate. And just to recap, this is money that is going directly to the shows that you love. When you donate, you choose the shows you listen to, and they are the shows that benefit from your donation. So, if you've started listening to new shows, and maybe you want to kick in a few extra bucks, it seriously is the only way that we can all sort of keep going. So it's really important. Don't wait for your neighbor to do it. You do it.
No, but
you can do it.
But to that point, I also want to say, if you are already a Max Fund donor and you're like, well, I can't afford to up my donation this year, totally cool. Totally understand that. The last thing I would want is for anybody to make donations they can't afford. What you can do is you can go on social media, you go online, you talk to your friends, you text your friends, whatever you want to do to contact them and say, hey, I know that you listen to this too. I know you enjoy this. Are you a member? Have you considered becoming a member? The bonus content
Of the
is
Church
amazing.
of Latter-day Saints. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were doing
Have you
something
thought about
else.
becoming a member and also supporting Max Fun? But yeah, get on there, talk about it, tweet at us, use the hashtag MaxFunDrive, share that link, MaximumFun.org/donate and help us get the word out.
So last time, and we're going to wrap up here, go to MaximumFun.org/donate. Choose a donation level that's right for you. Pick the shows you listen to where your donation's going to go. And don't wait. Just join up now and tell your friends. Help us hit that goal of 25,000 new and upgrading members and get some great gifts along the way. And let's see. I forget how we wrapped it up back in New York, but I think we did a really great job of it.
Probably. We're a little buzzed.
We survived.
Yes.
We did it. They can't say we didn't do it, and we definitely didn't die.
We did the red carpet thing, which you heard, and then we watched the premiere of Escape to Margaritaville, and I had a hell of a time.
Had a whale of a time.
I will say this, too. We were seated behind Martha Plimpton. She seemed to enjoy it very much.
I will also say I had many emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed.
I mostly had sort of anger that Martha Plimpton skipped us in the line. You okay?
Yeah,
Justin
good.
just had a monster yawn.
Justin just had a monster
yawn. I left it all on the court. You people heard. I left it all
It
on
is
the
important
court.
to know, people at home, it's about 9:45, and it feels like it's 2 a.m.
It's 9:45. It feels like it's 2 a.m., but Travis Macker, I'm here to tell you it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
There it is. Listen, here's the thing.
It's actually not. It's 9:57. It's 5:57.
It's 4:57.
It's 4:57 somewhere. Somebody's watching the clock like, fuck yeah, dude, 3 more minutes.
They have the Miller High Life just like cracked open, ready to part. Okay, I have the little tip sheet here. This thing is a fucking mess. This is an old pirate map that Justin aged 50 years by crumpling it nervously. I mean, let's start broad strokes.
Okay.
Debrief about the red carpet.
I screamed at Mary Lou Henner, and I feel bad.
You
about
didn't
it.
scream at. You were caused to scream.
He screamed. You were caused to scream towards Mary Lou Henner. It was, you couldn't
I
contain
heard her
yourself.
talking about it outside the restroom, and she said there was a young man who got so excited by my answer, it just made my day.
Okay, good. Well, that's nice.
Let's just go down the list here. I've got this list. Terry Collins. Dead to me. Former manager of the New York Mets, Terry Collins. No thanks. We didn't flag you down, and so we took a personal affront to the fact that you didn't come talk to us.
Before we get to her, I want to say Marg Helgenberger. That was on me.
Marg Helgenberger was Travis's
Marg, we didn't know.
There was a moment where I felt your energy call to my energy, and all I had to do was say, Marg, and you would have come over. And I opened my mouth, and I didn't, and that's on me because I don't get starstruck that often.
Yes.
But I love CSI so much.
Brenda Vaccaro. That's the legit shit right there.
Brenda Vaccaro is a legit lady who is welcome on My Brother, Me whenever she wants.
She desperately wants to come on My Brother, Me.
Sorry, what was it again?
I had margaritas. The margaritas, you shouldn't. They should charge like $30 extra for the ticket, and then there's like 4 margaritas waiting for you at your seat. It is such a good friend.
Your margarita before you watch the show. Escape to Margaritaville musical.
I'm not saying it's necessary to enjoy it.
It's not, but it's like you're about to watch people drink margaritas for literally 2 hours straight.
It is as if it's like a magic eye poster,
Yes.
where as you watch Escape to Margaritaville and your eyes unfocused, the people on stage are actually looking at you going, we'll take a break if you need to go get a margarita.
Doyle. Justin, can you say Matt Doyle's name 40 times just to sort of take me back
Matt
to
Doyle? It wasn't Matt Doyle. Matt Doyle.
It was Matt Doyle.
It was Matt Doyle.
Matt
Justin had an energy on the red carpet. And we've done some debrief before we started recording. Just looking at the game tape. And I think a couple of the screw-ups were Justin yelling that this was hell, literally inches from the people we were supposed to be talking to.
It was a little.
And then I
uncomfortable for me
think
for
the
that
other
time.
thing was him saying Matt Doyle over and over again.
I think it's Matt Doyle. He said.
Almost as if Matt Doyle had like murdered his whole family, and then Justin was having some sort of fever nightmare.
All right, now it's 10 o'clock. Now it's 5 o'clock.
Okay, thank goodness. Ethan Suplee, great,
amazing,
great,
so good.
Turned in a
Believes
great
in alternate
performance.
dimensions. I love that.
Patton Hughes came to us. That was our first visit. An angel from God.
I will always appreciate that.
And if I remember correctly, I think Patton said like, you are doing a good job. And it gave me, it was like
she was
the
wrong,
breakfast.
but like I appreciated it.
check out Patton Hughes has a series Heirloom that you can go watch about growing tomatoes. It's great.
Martha Plimpton, again, didn't get a chance to sit down or stand up with her, but I did have a chance to sit down with her. We sat behind her at the show, and she had a hell of a time. Corey Cott turned in a great game.
Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, Corey was amazing.
Triple-double on the court today from Corey Hott. Hot.
It was Corey
Wait, what did I say?
Freudian slip.
There's a dude here named Geezer Butler. I didn't see anyone who looked like a
From
geezer.
Motorhead?
Yes.
Didn't see Geezer Butler, but I did see Geezer Butler at the check-in, the hotel, so I know he's here. Some people went to the show and just didn't walk the line to talk to plebes like us, which I get.
Well, I will say, having done it, if I was one of the guests that was like on that, and they said, "But if you don't want to," I'd be like, "Stop there.
I don't want to."
I will.
Mary Lou Henner was great. We had literally 2 seconds with her. That was the amount of time given to us, which is good.
Gave me the fucking yips in a major way.
Imagine someone looking at you going, "You have 2 seconds to impress Mary Lou Henner."
I think maybe you need a codex to understand this episode and how we interact with people who are famous.
Okay.
I think that I try to just treat them like, average Joe on the street.
Yeah.
Travis goes a little harder than that in that he wants to be very good friends with them.
No. Let me be clear. I have 2 modes. Mode 1 is this person might be my very good friend someday. And mode 2 is I'm never going to see this person again.
Oh, okay. You also have mode 3, which is full iceberg, which is I'm going to grab Marg. There she goes.
Well, that's because
where you freeze up, you mean?
Justin's
every so often I do have a moment where I'm like, I got nervous meeting John Ross Bowie. And he said, "Hi, I'm John." I said, "I'm John." No, I'm not John.
Justin does a thing, and you heard it with Mary Lou Henner that I think is really fun, where he just kind of yells as if the person's pulled a gun on him.
Justin has a very controlled energy 99.9% of the time.
Imagine, here's what it was. I was very nervous. I think the person I was most nervous about talking to was Mary Lou Henner because, like, in my mind, Mary Lou Henner is legit.
Yeah,
she's very, not to say these other people weren't legit, but like Mary Lou Henner is old school. She's been in the game, crushing it day in, day out for a long time. She's wonderful, and I was very nervous about talking to her. And then this dude's like, "You have 2 seconds." So here's what it was. I was very nervous about having 2 seconds to get a good answer from Mary Lou Henner. Mary Lou Henner gives us a good answer.
An amazing
for
answer.
me. It was a huge victory because we had used 2 seconds and we'd got an answer from Mary Lou Henner in that 2 seconds. So what you heard was the exaltation of like, we had 2 seconds and we nailed it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because I think that if you had said to Mary Lou Henner, "What's the most dangerous sea creature?" and she'd said, "I don't know, sharks," like it wouldn't have landed the same as her just like stepping up and like Ursula the Sea Witch.
If you want to tweet at these people to thank them for being so nice to us, that would be great.
Yeah.
Tweeted Steve Croft from 60 Minutes. Turned in a good performance. He
Barracuda.
He said Barracuda, and we were like, "Oh, this will be." And then the handlers were like, "You're done. Your time with Steve Croft is now over." And I made a joke like, "I thought it would be good 60 minutes," but he was already gone.
And I want to say, and I don't know if you all heard this, but what about Al Roker?
All right, so here's Al Roker.
Okay, time to recap Al Roker. Time to get into this.
Let me say a word on Al Roker. I don't think it helped as much as the handler person thought it did to say, these are the McElroy brothers. They host Jimmy Buffett's favorite podcast. And that was how he introed, because he looked at me and said, "You don't have time for Al Roker." And I said,
"Well, no." He said Al Roker doesn't have time.
Well, yeah, to be fair, he said,
"I have plenty of time for. I can make time for Al."
Listen, I'm going to do you all a favor. You're too busy for Al Roker.
When I woke up this morning, I was nervous that we would do a bad job. I should have been nervous about the fact that Al Roker was mere hours away from melting my ass in front of everyone.
Mark Helgenberger looked back in and said, "Oh, I don't want to talk to those boys."
Look at him. His ass is
melting.
Look at it. The young one. His ass is dripping out of his slacks because Al Roker just I think he listened to Roker Poker. And I think he wanted vengeance, and I think he melted my ass.
Al Roker melted.
Al Roker was amazing.
I was holding all of the sound equipment, and so all of his melts were directly placed towards me.
To be fair, here's the
we
thing.
look like the biggest fucking idiots. Like Griffin has. Okay, so Griffin, the visual, if you want to get it, Griffin has like the Zoom. And we all have our stupid ass microphones plugged into it, and we're like holding another microphone.
Like children doing a bit, like a segment for their local elementary school news.
Griffin is holding a laptop bag that we're not using to store anything, but he is using it as a base to lay the Zoom on. We look like children.
I'm dressed in my Easter Sunday best.
Yeah.
It was earned.
Yeah.
He melted my ass, and the whole time, you all were laughing, having a great time. I was
getting your ass melted.
I was getting my ass melted, but the whole time I was like, he is right.
What are we even doing?
So we had a great time.
And then Jimmy Buffett. What can you
was
fucking say?
So go see.
Hey, Jimmy, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you
having
for
us,
doing
James.
this for us.
Escape to Margaritaville.
Listen, I can't endorse it enough.
It's so fun.
If
It's
you're
a
in New
great
York
time.
and you're like, you know what I want to do tonight? I want to have fun and just kind of like enjoy a really fun night at the theater.
This show made me feel better in Hamilton. Hamilton, some dark stuff happens.
Yeah, some dark shit in Hamilton.
There's no murders in this one.
Well,
except for the outside before when Al Roker murdered me.
In your ass.
In my ass with his cruel words.
Anyway, go see Escape to Margaritaville. Musical.com is the web address to go get tickets, buy tickets, come to New York, see it. I guarantee you'll have fun. And thanks to everybody for letting us pretend to be somebody for a little bit.
It's well put, Justin.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture. Artist owned.
Listener supported.